There, good for later.
Oh my God! Woo! This could possibly well be Loudon.
The story of Loudon the Lobster begins in 2008, when a live lobster was first awarded to Kurt Busch for winning a race in New Hampshire. A tradition was born.
The giant Loudon the Lobster that goes to the winner some 20 pounds. Is that thing real?
How they catch the lobster? That's a whole different challenge, one that takes us out of the country.
We're about to embark on a mission to catch the elusive giant lobster. The last couple days we've struck out. The race is on. We're hoping today's the day. The boys are here. Get some bait aboard, get this day started. My crew, Sam and Carl Ingersoll, they're brothers. Great crew, good attitude. You can't ask much more than that. Just gonna be pulling up to the heist to start putting the bait aboard.
We've got mackerel. We choose these fish because they've got a skin on them and it makes them last longer in the trap. And then we use monkfish as a hard bait, just the heads. Looks pretty attractive, isn't it?
Is it the monk that smells or is it the mackerel? Woo! Heads up. They're out getting pockets ready for our first string. They'll bait for an hour going down.
We're getting ready to put some bait in some pockets and get the boat prepared to haul some gear. Yeah, you're gonna tie it into the trap, load up the pocket, and we're gonna put one of these bad boys on top, some monkfish. The final product looks like that. Nice, decent. Lobsters love that. We're gonna bait up 563 of these. That's how many traps we have.
Every year, New Hampshire Motor Speedway sends out a request for a large lobster prior to their race. For lobstermen, the race is on to be the boat that catches Loudon.
Think about catching Loudon. I don't know, it's gonna be a tough task, I think, but we'll see what we can do. We've tried some different bait the last time we hauled, and I set a couple trawls in new spots on some hard edges that go down into some deep gullies, so we might get lucky. The hauler going here and off we go.
Lobstermen are assigned a specific area to place their traps, as stated on their license. Once the crew locates the end of their line, the hauler is used to pull the traps aboard.
The first few here are probably upside down. They're coming.
They're coming.
The crew replaces the old bait in each trap with the pockets they prepared earlier.
Lobster!
Every lobster caught is set aside to see whether it's legal to keep.
This tool here is just called banders. You're gonna measure every one to make sure that they're not shorter than that distance. And then you flip them over and you check for berries, which this one does have just a few. And then you also check for a notch on this tail. And if it's got berries and no notch, you're supposed to notch it.
Looks like a good notch. Nobody will keep that one aboard now. Free to make babies. Let her go.
I thought it was gonna be short, but it's not. Same thing, flip it over. No berries, no notch, but it is female. So we can keep this one. And to band them, you just hold both paws like this. Put it against your side and push them on. There.
The traps are dropped back in the ocean to catch more lobsters. The crew heads to the next trawl hoping for better luck.
Nothing really big so far. Hopefully we get something big here in a minute.
Fun lobster fact, they pee out of their faces.
In two streams.
It's how they say hi to each other too.
You have to sell the lobsters live. They produce ammonia pretty fast when they die, so they become poisonous to eat quite quickly.
Arriving at their last set of traps, the crew's hopes of catching Loudon were shrinking.
Large lobsters, there's no rhyme or reason when you catch them. Usually they're a deeper water creature. They tend to stay near deep holes, edges, sharp edges like rocks, gone from 40 fathom way down to 62. Those kind of hard ridges, that's where you find the big ones. Only got a few traps left. Oh my God! Woo! Big one for you. That is a big lobster.
Quite a lobster.
Wow, that one's got to be close to 18. That could be Loudon. That's a beautiful male. That is a big lobster. Look at the claws on that. Wow.
Beauty.
This is the one. I think this is the winner. This could possibly well be Loudon, the winner. Well, we had a great day on the water. One is going to be pretty close. We think he's Loudon, so we're going to give Macris Lobster Steakhouse a call and get him to him and see if we can come out with the top prize.